easy to pick out the things in life that matter most, but keeping those things organized can be a real problem. That's where Tonia Tomlin, professional organizer and founder of Sort It Out, and Nicole Arnold, interior designer and founder of Nicole Arnold Interiors, come in. Between Tonia's passion for organizing and Nicole's eye for design, there's no telling how much a little structure and a lot of spackle can do. Welcome to Savvy, Wise, and Organized. And now, your hosts, Tonia Tomlin and Nicole Arnold.
Hi, welcome to Savvy, Wise, and Organized with Tonia Tomlin and Nicole Arnold. We're so excited to be back today with our special guest, Tara Hooper, with the Style Signature. Tara is a fabulous personal stylist that we can't wait to introduce to you.
I'm so excited to be here. You two are like two of my favorite people in the whole world. So I was so thrilled when you guys asked me to be on the show.
Thank you for being here. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you guys know I love you.
How do you have a job? People ask me all the time, interior design must be a fun job. I can't imagine a more fun job than getting to shop all the time.
Yeah, you get to spend other people's money.
Yes.
But you know, the really fun part about is seeing the transformation with the clients that I work with when they walk into the dressing room and they just feel really defeated and discouraged, and then they leave going, wow, I look beautiful and gorgeous and I look 10 pounds thinner and this was so not stressful. So to see that transformation, for me, that's where the real reward is when I work with my clients.
It's your passion, for sure.
Yeah, just making them feel like that changing that topic in their head of criticism to one of really loving the way that they look and feel, and it changes everything.
When you do something meaningful like that, it makes all the difference. That's awesome. That's why you're so good at what you do.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. I always think about you in my closet, like, how would she put this together? You know, and I'll snap pictures and be like, okay, should I wear this with this? No, she's like, oh, flip-flop that. Like, you know, it helps so much to have that guide because you want to look and feel good every single day. And when we're representing our companies, you know, we want to look and feel our best. But more importantly, you know, because we are in a luxury market for our clients, we just, you know, you look and feel so much better.
So snapping pictures. Tell us about, I loved this when you introduced me to this, when we worked together.
Oh, my app that I use. Yeah, people love that. So, you know, everybody loves Pinterest, right? I mean, that's such a big, so what I do is I create customized, you know, quote unquote Pinterest boards on a private app for all my clients. So when we're trying on clothes, whether we're shopping or we're working in your closet, restyling things that you already own, you don't have to remember. Like, I don't know how many of you walk into your closet and go, okay, what was that shirt that went with that pair of pants? So I create vision boards or style boards for all the items that we work with, so you don't have to remember. And then it's right on your smartphone or computer. Yes. So you can take it with you everywhere. It makes it easier to pack.
Yes, I love that.
We can write notes on it. So it's really as much or as little as you want, but it's a great tool.
I love that you don't have to think at 6 o'clock in the morning when you're rolling out of bed going, what am I going to wear today? Oh, yeah, look at my guide.
Well, and one thing I just found out, like, what they did is they added, so, like, let's say this green shirt is in there. You can hit that green shirt and then say, how are all the different ways this shirt is styled in my closet? So it'll bring up all the outfits that go with that shirt,
a great idea.
That pair of pants, or that shoe. Because you might just pick a favorite piece and go, oh, I want to wear that. Well, what were all my different choices? So you can isolate it and pick it.
Yeah, you can pack really efficiently that way, too.
Yeah, exactly. You can capsule.
I love that.
And what I like, and now that I've been working with Tara in my closet, what I have is this little hanging tag, and it says upcoming events or styled by Tara, and then it has a little hanging tag so I know that my outfit's already built for that next event or speaking engagement or client appointment.
Which is a great way to stay organized, which is something that you taught me.
The epitome.
Yes.
So, and speaking of organized, you know, you guys, you know, helped me out in my closet, and lo and behold, I found a new pair of pants. So I love it that, you know, the big trend right now is a lot of texture. Like, I brought some velour shoes, leather, obviously animal print. So I love that, you know, you take a simple black dress and you add just a pop of animal print. Obviously, I'm doing it a little bit more bold, but you can do it really subtle in a shoe or, you know, something really simple. Like earlier you had a scarf on. So there's a lot of different ways to integrate a bold pattern.
With a plain top,
or
something,
with something
like,
simple.
Something simple.
Or don't be afraid to get creative with some texture. So you've got a black leather that's just all, you know, one kind of flat piece. Mine has some, you know, seaming, and it's in a chocolate brown. So don't be afraid to play with, textures and
is it
just
okay to
different
mix
textiles.
like leather with, like the faux fur? I mean, is it okay to mix?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It gives it more depth.
Yeah.
I like mixing, and the rule of thumb, like with patterns, is you can mix up to 3 patterns. I don't know if that's kind of similar in your
very
design,
similar
right?
design. Just change the scale.
Exactly.
Okay.
The structure of the pattern.
So many of the concepts that you do in your design is what I do on the human body, on people.
Oh, that's so interesting. Okay.
And just the way you can make certain patterns and design change the way a room looks and feels.
Okay.
Your unique way of styling for people based on their body shape, from what you taught me, was so revealing, because you can literally give people the result they really want to see in the mirror just by changing the clothes they wear and how they wear them.
Right. And then the whole internal confidence comes in. And
I agree.
Then I find that people, perform better at work. They're better, husbands or wives. They're better parents. Like, when you feel really good about yourself on the inside, that
projects.
comes out. It projects. And it's the same like with what you do in organizing. When you feel good about your space and it's workable, or when you walk into your bedroom, it's gorgeous and you love being in there. It's that same thing, but this is more internal.
Right. I love that, because you feel so much more confident. I know since working with you, it's been probably about a good year. We've been working together, and I've learned a lot about how to buy things when we're not together.
And not waste your money, right?
Yeah. And I, because I shop a lot online because I don't have a lot of time. So tell us about some tips that people can take with them to their closet, and how they can pull in how to buy online for their body shape.
Well, the first thing is actually discovering your body shape, and there is a whole series of measurements, but I want to share a little trick, because I think a lot of people know about body shapes and they're able to navigate that online. One of the things I want to share with you and all our viewers is how to find your distinct focal points.
Ooh,
this is kind of like that image tip your mama never told you about.
I love that.
Didn't know.
Right? Yeah, she didn't know, right?
Yeah.
You have to tell us.
I don't know if any of you, you try on something. I always find that women, they'll try something on and they'll know that it doesn't work, but they don't know why. Like, I'm doing lots of air quotes today.
That's okay.
They don't know why. So this is one of those whys. We have 3 distinct focal points. Focal point number 1 is in your cleavage area, okay? Focal point number 2 is going to be kind of up near the collarbone. And focal point number 3 is going to be somewhere in the torso. And believe it or not, it is based on your head length.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
And where this is great is to decide where you should place your jewelry, right?
Okay.
And where your necklines should hit. So I don't know if you've ever tried on a shirt and it maybe hits really high or something, and you kind of feel like you have a floating head. Like it's off. It's off. It's out of scale. It's because it's not hitting your focal point correctly.
Got it.
Okay.
And why this focal point is so important is it's actually one of the keys to make you looking taller and slimmer. It keeps the vertical proportion on point. So, if it's okay with you, I want to use you as a model.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what you'll need, if you're over 40 like me, you'll need glasses. Because I can't read, the broad side of a barn. So what you'll need is a soft measuring tape. A hard measure tape would work, but it's just not quite.
Soft measuring tape. Yes.
It's a little more challenging.
This is so cool. I'm so excited for everybody to see this.
We practiced this earlier. You're gonna have to hold this so we don't mess this up. Okay. So, ladies, you're gonna use a soft focal point, and you want to measure from your hairline over the tip of your nose to your chin. So Tonia has about 7.5, 7 3/4 length head. Okay.
Is that a big head?
No, it's not a big head. It's just your
Don't get the big head.
It's your unique, beautiful head.
I'm just kidding.
So how to find your first focal point, so we all remember that was in the cleavage area.
Okay.
Is you're going to take that measurement from the tip of your chin down. And lo and behold, you're right there. I mean, I don't get too fussy over like an inch, a half inch, but your focal point is right in here for, some cleavage.
Okay, so you want a necklace.
I think this is like up higher earlier when we measured you.
Right.
So the next focal point would be like for this necklace or your highest neckline. Okay.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to measure, I'm going to do it on this slide so the camera can see. You're going to measure from, turn this way, from earlobe to chin, which is roughly 5 inches. Then you're going to drop from your shoulder down. And if you see right here, that's right at 5 inches. So that's hitting your perfect
focal
point. So since this one was a little bit lower, it's really imperative that you got that second focal point to create vertical balance. By filling in this space, it keeps everything in alignment.
Okay, so I feel balanced now.
Yeah, you're balanced, right? And then the last focal point would be perhaps maybe where this is hitting. A little bit tricky to do when you're sitting, but what you do is you take twice the head measurement, so 7.5, 7 3/4, about what?
15
inches.
15.
Yeah, you do the math. You go from chin all the way down. Look at that. Like, you maybe, and if you stood, it'd probably be right on the money, but it's right about where this is hitting. So again, you're hitting your second and your third focal point. So your first one was a little bit low, which is okay, but you definitely pulled it all together by putting this one and this one here.
Okay, awesome.
So we all know body shapes, right? Which is the horizontal, like whether you're a triangle or an hourglass.
Yeah.
What this is keeping all the vertical.
Thank you for doing that. I think that's so interesting.
It's a really unique little trick.
Right.
And when I show people in the mirror, like when things are placed in the wrong spot, they're like, oh yeah, that doesn't look right. And then we add a necklace. We, add things in the right spot.
I see.
People see a big difference on how all this
kind of broken up in a way that you're, like you said, you're balanced.
The math behind the creating.
Yeah, so say it's very similar to design, right?
Yes.
There's measurement and scale. It's all the same thing with, getting dressed and pulling pieces together. Yeah.
What's your favorite part of your job?
Oh, I always make people cry in my dressing room. Yeah. What I mean is tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
Honestly, it is that aha moment when I work. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't work really big in the fashion scene. That's kind of not my lane. I really work with real women who have, real body image issues, self-esteem issues, but their business, they're confident in everywhere else in their life. They're amazing professionals. They're amazing moms, all of it. But they walk into their closet and just go, ugh.
Like, what do I wear today?
What do I wear today? Like, they're so frustrated. So when I can share with them all those unique tools, so that I'm in their head when they're shopping and getting dressed, and when they put on that outfit, they're like, oh, God, this was so easy, and I feel so good about myself walking into that boardroom, right? Or walking into meeting a client, and that ultimate confidence. To me, that's
you're giving them the tools to be able to.
That's what makes my heart sing.
Got it.
It's just
one of these days we're going to see a camera following you around the Nordstrom.
We should do that.
And into the dressing room. And
I'm a very nice what not to wear.
Yeah, right.
No, you're fabulous to work with.
Yeah, I remember the first time you were in my closet and I had this shirt and I loved this shirt and I was like, why do I not want to wear this?
I was like, olive oil?
Yeah, it was just, I can't wear ruffles near
I
my
had the same thing.
Yeah,
I had a red
shoulder.
ruffles and she just don't ever wear that.
Yeah, she told me, and I was like, and then she explained to me why, with the focal. Well, I can't remember. It was just.
It was something about your horizontal on your shoulder and hip measurement.
Yeah.
But do you remember when we were shopping at White House Black Market and I pulled a shirt for you and I said, "Oh, try this on," and you put it on. We're like, "Oh, no, that's
I was like,"
and then I put it on, and one of our other friends put it on, but we had smaller shoulders.
Yes.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's just so different.
It was very distinct with your shoulders. We can't add, and same with you. You can't add anything horizontal to make your shoulders look wider.
Look wider. Okay.
It doesn't suit your frame, and for different reasons, but it just doesn't suit your frame.
And I think that's interesting too because I think because I do shop a lot online and I'm looking at a top on a model on
with a different body type, right?
And I'm thinking to myself, okay, how is that going to look on me? And what would Tara say? So sometimes I'll just snap her a picture because, if you want to go the length of, like, I didn't know the peplum looked really good on me. And we went shopping together. I'm like, oh, this is kind of a thing that I can do, for changing it up a little bit in my wardrobe. And it really works nicely. Good. So I thought, okay, now I can shop better because we had these sessions together. So I can also shop by myself. But it's more fun with her.
It clears the whole mystery. And just because it looks good on the hanger doesn't mean it's going to look good on you.
Yeah. Or I'll have an eye and people go, oh, I would have never thought to pull that. I'm like, oh, I know, but that's what you have me here for.
Yes.
But and honestly, the investment that you make with working with me will save you money in the long run.
I agree.
And I have a perfect story. I had a beautiful gal, gorgeous figure, really tall, thin, had probably 10 or 15 pair of luxury jeans, $100 plus, $100, $200, $250 pairs of jeans, all stacked up in her closet. And she's like, I love them, and she's got a great figure, so she certainly, can rock them all. But she's like, I don't know, they just don't fit right. So we did a whole vertical measurement, not just that one, but a whole one, figuring out what her rise was, her leg length. Well, we discovered she had a really long rise, and your rise is your point between basically your pelvic bone and your waist, where she was buying all low-rise pants because she was young and sexy and super skinny, so, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah.
Well, we realized her rise was so long that low-rise pants, they would just never stay up on her.
They didn't fit well.
They didn't fit right. And she said just that one tip, that one measurement, she's like, that would have saved me $3,000 in jeans to know that I needed to really bump it up to a mid-rise. A mid-rise on her would look low-rise.
Yeah.
Or a mid-rise on me would look like, grandma pants. Yeah. Because I'm shorter. But she goes, that one tip was worth the investment of working with me, because she goes, now I have all these pairs of pants
that she can't do anything with.
I'm never going to wear it.
She could do resale, I guess.
2, 3,
I'm thinking in my mind, organization, purging, I guess resale. But
when we were in my closet, you found stuff. You're like, oh, hey, what about this? And put it with that. And I'm like, wait, that I thought was casual and that was dressy. And you're like, no, now together they make a funky outfit. And I was like,
a creative outfit.
Okay, I never would have thought it.
shopping in your own closet.
I know.
Yes.
I know. So sometimes you save money just with that.
Yeah, just I can go in and just help you shop with your existing pieces and kind of reinvent. And then if I really feel like there's a shortcoming in your closet, then I'll recommend, okay, we do really need to pull in some of these type of pieces.
Signature pieces maybe.
And again, depending on your industry and what kind of business you're in, because I do really focus on lifestyle and need, not just trend.
Right.
And that's really that's why a lot of times I call myself an image consultant rather than just a personal stylist, because personal styling really is a lot more trend focused, and I am more you focused.
Got it.
And lifestyle and business.
So lifestyle. Okay, got it. That's great.
More functionality, but with fun and trend thrown in there.
And true to what we do.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of fun, that's great. Tell us about a recent endeavor that you. Yes, I'm so excited.
What's happening here?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys probably noticed that banner. So recently I went down to San Antonio to compete for Mrs. Elite Texas. And I won.
Yeah, that's so
What
cool.
is that?
I know.
You won this fabulous banner ribbon.
So I have the absolute grace and privilege of representing the women of Texas over 40. That is what the elite means.
Elite means, yes.
Married women over the age of 40 in the state of Texas.
Yes.
And in June of next year, I'll be competing back down south for the national title of United America Elite.
Which is so cool. And I know we only have 4 more minutes.
I
want to make sure we got that in there, because I'm just so proud of you, and just to know you as my friend and as my personal stylist or image consultant.
Image consultant.
Yes, exactly. So I want to make sure that we were able to touch on that today.
Thank you.
My gosh.
Yes, it's really it's
What
really
do you do with that?
Well, typically I'll use it to do speaking events. I do a lot of philanthropy. I work with Wings, which is a organization that helps up-and-coming women entrepreneurs. So we teach them business and financial savvy. And then I also still work with Look Good, Feel Better, which is helping women's appearance when they're going through chemotherapy and radiation.
Oh,
so great.
I will, wear that at, cancer rallies and
It's a great platform.
Yeah,
people
so
need
great.
someone to MC or speak as well. I can do that as well with that.
Fabulous.
I know, I'm so excited for you. It's just such a great business, and we both have had the pleasure of working with you.
Oh my
and
gosh,
just,
love it. We're due for another.
I know, we're due for another session. Well, and I had so much fun because you guys see that I brought some jewelry. So we had a little jewelry sponsor, so I got to pick out pieces, your necklace, your necklace and bracelet, and then these pieces. So this is by Park Lane Jewelry. A good friend of mine named Allie. So if you guys love any of these pieces, reach out to me, or I'll tag Allie on this episode. But this is just really fun,
Allie.
what I call high-end costume jewelry.
Yes.
So and it lasts. So I just brought some fun pieces. Rose gold is really in.
That's so pretty.
I love the gold and the different sparkles and the bling for the holidays coming up. Again, these are my pair of shoes, but these velvet and textures are really in. And then, of course, I feel like, every woman to make her eyes pop for a party, these lashes are super fun. So they're by Gigi Lashes. So
awesome. Thank you.
Super fun.
So cool.
So, all things girl and lovely. I do work with men too, but predominantly my clientele is ladies.
So tell our viewers how they can find you.
Yes. Okay. So my website is www.thestylsignature.com, and all my social media links are on there. You can shoot me an email, and I'd love to hear from you. I've got a great opt-in to find your fashion personality for more business professionals. I have one on business etiquette you can download.
Yeah.
So great resources for free on my website, and
she's fabulous and a gem.
Yes.
Just a gem.
I'm just so excited. This went by so fast today, and I just want to say thank you so much to all of our viewers today for watching, and just all this fun that we have together. And please join us next Tuesday at 9:30 for another fun episode of Savvy, Wise, and Organized.
Thanks, Lady.
Thank you. I have to give you a big hug.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to Savvy, Wise, and Organized. To find out more about Tonia or how she can help you organize your space, visit her website at www.sortedout.com. To find out more about Nicole or how she can help you with your interior designs, visit her website at www.nainteriors.com. And if you want to hear more from Savvy, Wise, and Organized, subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. From all of us at Savvy, Wise, and Organized, thanks for listening.